Hey guys, welcome back to the Brigade podcast episode 92. My name's Mike and I'm joined with Sam.
Yo guys, what's up? How are you guys all doing today?
Dude.
I'm good. That's good to hear. Mike, how you been?
I've been alright, I guess.
That's
These days at
good.
work
That's
though.
good. It's good. It's always busy. It's always busy. Because that's just what life is. Sometimes, you know, life is just busy. Now, let's talk about St. Patrick's Day. Where the day where we are celebrating the color green, leprechauns, four-leaf clovers, rainbows, the pot of gold.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day. Woo. Now I'm gonna throw
Woohoo!
you, Mike, because we don't know a St. Patrick, but we do know another famous Patrick from the hit show SpongeBob. And I'm gonna let you speak on some of your top moments of Patrick in SpongeBob. Go ahead. I'll give you the
the
floor. You can pick a few moments, and I'll chime in.
the moment where he was it like the SpongeBob movie where he flies above after it was announced that SpongeBob wasn't becoming manager, but he was flying naked with a flag on his butt, like celebrating SpongeBob being manager, even though he didn't.
Doesn't he
And
like he hits something and like the whole place blows up?
yeah, he kind of
That's how it
does.
ends. Do you know what's wild? The wild bit is that SpongeBob already left prior to this moment happening.
Yeah, he was all sad and everything, and then like someone felt a bit sorry, and now he hears Patrick going SpongeBob, and then like the scene happens.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you another caked up moment from Patrick.
Hey yo, kicked up.
So like when Patrick was Patrick and SpongeBob were doing the wrestling against the top two wrestlers, and then like Patrick, what was it called, like Thunder Thighs or something? He was like training like and then like they become like iron,
Kinda. Was it
ironed
his
up,
Thunder
and then
Thighs or was his butt?
yeah, no, but I don't know if it was called Thunder Thighs or like I don't know. Anyway,
Thighs butt.
basically like uh, his cakes became like middle cakes, fam.
Yeah,
And then they ended up winning, and they chose Muscle Camp instead of the money. Um,
against was it Mr. Krabs' best wishes?
Mr. Krabs' wishes. So yeah,
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 that's probably
yeah. I mean, there are some iconic moments like is mayonnaise an instrument?
true. We love them
Amazing.
a lot. Big
That's a
fun.
great moment. There is a guy who made mayonnaise an instrument, and he also made horseradish an instrument. I'll link those in the bottom if you haven't seen them. They're fantastic. Um,
Right here.
yeah. I'm trying to think. What other incredible moments from Patrick?
Him going down the snow mountain and then crashing. But it was actually a game, and then he does the exact same thing. But it's IRL. Like he's like riding a what do you
Yeah, I
call
know,
it?
I know, I know.
Oyster?
That
Or was it a
oyster.
clam?
It's a clam or something.
Clam. So yeah. And
Yeah,
then
I think
he
it's called like clam boarding or something, where they instead of snowboarding they use the clamshells.
yeah, I think that's right.
Um, yep.
And
I
then he
remember there was a
crashes
whole
into it.
episode dedicated to Patrick getting a nose.
Oh yeah, and he could smell things. It was so weird.
Yeah, and then he ends the episode with his nose dying, but he gains ease.
Does his nose like shrivel up or something?
Yeah, because of all the bad smells.
Damn, bro couldn't take the rubbish. Bro couldn't even handle his own stink. I also liked the episode where he was like super smart and he was trying to figure out how to become dumb again because he found being super smart was boring and was driving his friends away from him. Big sad.
Yeah,
Yeah. All he had to do was unplug his brain.
because he picked up a brainiac or coral or something. Who knows, bro? SpongeBob is a weird show, fam. Wasn't there
SpongeBob
like
be
my
weird.
mind is an enigma, and then there's the one where he's riding a seahorse in like
Like in
in
front of.
like no in his dream he's riding a seahorse and then he drops the quarter and loses it.
Damn. That's I'd imagine losing quarter.
Yeah, I sat down like it's a dream, bro. Just dream another quarter.
It's just a dream.
I'm being serious.
Bro's like that guy, like Professor X. He has like what is it called? Telepathy. Just use telepathy to move your body.
Is it telepathy or telekinesis?
Oh, I think it's more so telekinesis. Probably. I don't know. Here you go, man.
All right, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, look, bros, if you guys got any more Patrick moments, let us know via the comments, cause, yeah,
Because that's all we know.
cause I mean we know plenty more, but that's all the ones. Well, those are some top tier ones. There might be some other top tier ones we're forgetting because it's been such a long time since seen SpongeBob.
I meant
Such a
more
long
so
time.
like this is the only thing we know Patrick really.
Oh, St. Patrick's. I get what you're saying now.
Damn. You want to
Uh,
get chased out by the Irish.
okay. So, in today's episode, aside from St. Patrick's, like there's all the uh fun stuff. We got to talk about a lot of things that happened. A lot of things that
Yeah.
happened since our last episode.
Too many things.
Too many things, but unfortunately, there is one thing that dominates the headlines again, and there's a breaking story that broke like earlier yesterday from recording. So we got to discuss that. But the topic is AI. I know people don't want to hear it, but unfortunately, we got to cover it. You know, keep everyone up to date.
AI stinks. Sorry.
Yes, I look, dude. I agree that AI stinks. Uh, the way that the suits are using AI. It's like, bro, like you don't gotta shove out AI down our throats. You know
No, I
what I
mean they
mean?
want us to get what do you call it? Not bored of it. It's the they want us to get sick of it, so that means they can sneak it in
Yeah, but like,
for the back door.
I genuinely think like give it a few months and then like OpenAI is burning and they're losing so much money that they're like, bro, we give up.
I don't know if they'll simply give up, but
Yeah, I
just
agree.
waiting for that bubble to burst.
It
Just
is
pop.
true. So, the newest development AI is DLSS 5, from Nvidia.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Nvidia first. Like, bros, you guys are taking our RAM, charging us up price because they want to use, um, you know, the RAM in AI data centers, and now you're gonna throw AI all over our game. Like, really?
Basically.
So it's like, okay, look, with the AI RAM, okay, I'm not gonna upgrade my computer, or I'm not gonna buy like new stuff with RAM. You know, like no big deal. It's like, all right, we're gonna make it a big deal anyway for you because he's like a new AI stuff on top of the whatever it's called, the
Yeah, on
game.
top. Yeah, I remember when the other source. I say remember as if it's like years ago. But like prior to this, it was just mainly like to improve frames, improve light, not improve lighting, make lighting be more runnable on games. Like you know how like there's like ray tracing and
Yeah,
all that,
yeah, yeah.
just to make a game run more smoothly and less intensive, and basically and even on a lower hardware. But then they did this, which boggles me.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. First. I'm gonna give you the positive. The backgrounds with the DSSS5 actually look really good.
Yeah,
Like the
because
backgrounds,
that's. Oh, sorry, I was gonna say that's what they've been like. Like that's one of the things they've been improving with it, because it's
yeah,
like,
the background, the
yeah,
lighting, it all looks good, right? It's just the characters are terrible. If you watch the original video, right, which we'll link in the description, um, bro, like Grace from Resident Evil doesn't look like Grace,
no, she just looks like a TikTok filter or like a Snapchat filter. I
bro.
don't know.
She should change her name to Grease Face. Like that. That's just what it is.
It's like makeup, plastic, you know. Uh,
Like Leon doesn't look like Leon.
I will say it
He
doesn't
looks
look
like he
as
looks
bad
like the
on him.
next like he looks like the next up and coming like teenage pop star coming through the ranks. That's what it looks like in the new one.
I mean, it does make him look a bit younger. Guys, we have to make him younger, even though he's hitting
Yeah,
like
look,
past
I,
like
I
50
totally
or
I
some shit.
totally understand like where they're coming from. Like how do you say like, oh, we want to improve graphics. Yeah, cool, but like this artistic direction.
Yeah, and then there's also like ruining
Yeah, you're
ruining
ruining it.
characters'
You're ruining it.
faces.
You're ruining it. And bro,
Oh
I'm
jeez.
I'm like thankful for like the gaming community, and I'm 100% gaming studios are also, I think, are also an uproar of this, right? That the good thing is like another good thing, right? It's not really good about DLS5. It's just a good thing about our community, right? Is that we're memeing it.
You were able to push it back.
Like the memes are incredible. The memes are hilarious. Um, but why? Like, because why do the memes look hilarious and all that stuff? Is because like we've only seen a small sample set, but that's what the games graphically could look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, to be fair, like the memes that use a crude imitation, very crude. You know what I mean? But like, do you get the point?
No, no, I get what you're saying. I'm just like some of the games they showed off aren't games that I would be like, yes, I need DLSS for. If you get what I
Five.
mean.
DLSS
Five. I'd be
five.
like, I wouldn't need like that in general because what it is just make games that run a bit poorer, run a bit better, basically.
Right, but like you,
But
Resident Evil 7, a Game of the Year
no,
nominee so far, right? Doesn't need to be improved in, you know what I mean?
I already died. But yeah, yeah,
You
it
know what I'm saying?
runs better than most games and it looks
Right,
super
but then
cool.
like a game like Starfield that showed off later is a completely different story.
Starfield looked better. I think that was the only one that looked like a net improvement.
I mean, they showed off FIFA,
Uh,
and FIFA, like, no one like really cares about the character models in FIFA.
and when I was like, look, here's the thing though, with FIFA, it's like, yeah, let's turn it on, bro. You're like 100 meters in the air looking downwards.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. They just showed that one bit where like he's close to the goal. It's like, bro.
oh my god, his face looks so good. Wow. It's like they put 50 layers of makeup extra on top. Oh my god. Did I just get someone's face scanned? It's not that hard.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, there was a video posted, like I think about like Nvidia, and do you know who was in that video? And I reckon like that played a huge part in the DLS or SS5.
Played a huge part. Oh god, who?
Todd Howard.
Toddy himself. Nah,
Yeah,
he
there's a
doesn't
video
have
where
that
he's like, "Hey
power.
guys, it's Todd Howard." It's like, bro, it's not even Bethesda related. Why are you there?
Starfield, baby.
There's no
Guys,
shit.
you can play our game and make it look better. Because the only one that looks slightly better. Oh,
And I'm
jeez.
pretty sure the community also like would have booed him because that's what the last time they did when he showed up. So
Yeah,
yeah,
well, for
I
like a
love the
long time
gaming
ago.
community. I love the gaming community. We all like. I love it. Like I've not seen anyone like we've all collectively agree on like you know what I mean on
Looks
this, and
so
I love that for it.
chopped. Looks so bad. Like, I remember showing my friend who isn't like
A
he,
gamer.
he plays games, but he's not like the most like
Yeah, yeah.
online person. But I showed it to him. He's like, "Ooh!" I guess his first
No,
reaction, like,
I'm gonna give you.
"What is
I'm gonna be
that?"
honest, right? Like if this was introduced like in any community, like that's not gaming community. I know it's a gaming thing, but like they'd be infighting in that community, like with agreements and disagreement. I like the game community all agree.
Yeah,
That's you know what I mean. Like I love that. Yeah.
I remember how we kind of slightly mentioned this like on our lonesome,
Hmm.
but I do. You brought this up, but like I'm somewhat interested. What will they do for like other things like creatures, animals,
Well, I'm not worried
monsters?
about those. Like, because those are gonna look ugly. Like, trust me, bro. Like, if I'm expecting them to look like old Sonic from the movie.
Oh jeez,
I'm expecting that. That's
it's
the
gonna
level I'm
ruin. That's
expecting,
just
right?
gonna
No, that's
ruin
like
artistic
that's like
intent.
my lowest expectation, right? Like, if it's that bad, like we have a problem. I don't think it's gonna be that bad,
I think that's just gonna ruin like artistic intent or like how
right? But
people
then, like
vision the game.
for me, what I'm more worried is like if the game has cartoony graphics, because all the games they showed off are like IRL-ish graphics. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Cartoony graphics, anime style graphics, drawn graphics. You know what I mean? Like all these not realistic. You know what I mean? Graphics.
Yeah.
What does it look like? What does it look like in Minecraft? What does it look like on
Steve.
like?
It's gonna look like Jack Black. I
What does it
am
look like on
Steve.
Fortnite? What does it look like on like? You know, these are the type of things I want to see.
Oh, geez, Fortnite would actually probably implement it, wouldn't it? Oh, jeez. Because
No,
not
but you gotta
all
be honest.
games are going to implement it. like not like Minecraft doesn't need it, but like some like I feel like Fortnite because I think Fortnite implements a bit of it's a shooting game. Like some games like that they implement it just so people can get more frames. More frames than better performance, yada yada. But if they implement it, I wonder how it would look because Fortnite has an art style, but there's a lot of stuff that kind of vary within that art style
Hmm.
because they have a bunch of characters with a bunch of different things.
Agreed. Agreed.
Like, bro, you're gonna have Godzilla, Miku, I don't know, like, Doctor House,
Bro,
Freddy
there's a lot
Fazbearrington,
of characters,
all
right?
in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do
I don't.
imagine having
I
them all on screen? How's it gonna handle it,
I don't know. I don't know. But then like
bro?
I like but then like didn't like the CEO came out and like of Nvidia and then didn't he say like it wasn't generated AI? What was it? It was like it was like you were telling
Geometry.
me before.
Yeah, some like geometry kind of. It was honestly I read it and I didn't understand it, but it was like some like it was like real time geometry rendering AI thing a image ago. So it was like changing it in real time. It wasn't like post. It wasn't something. I don't know, bro. I probably have to bring up his actual like what he
Yeah,
actually
but basically
said.
he said something, but then it still stuck on at the end in generative AI. And
Generative
I said
AI.
to him
Yeah,
like, bro, that just looks like an enhanced, like jargonistic version of generative AI.
but
Like
it's
you just threw a whole bunch
funny.
of jargons in front of it.
He said people were wrong because it's like because that's how he started the same. It was like gamers are wrong, but then
Yeah,
he
bro.
never addressed the actual
People,
thing. It looked bad.
I'm gonna hit you with this. How many times have we heard like, yeah, the gamers is wrong, and then they get destroyed? How many times have we heard that?
Yeah,
Like, I'm not talking about Nvidia. I'm talking about in general. Like, wasn't there a company that were like these Virgin Gamers or something, and then like they got absolutely destroyed?
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, true. Ah, found it. It's not post processing. It's not post processing at frame level. It's generative control at the geometry level. Oh, they cut off the rest of it where it actually mentions like AI. Although, oh, I read. Wait, this is something that I should actually add. Uh Here, give me 1 second. Here, the reason that physical controllability of geometry and textures and everything about the game with generative AI. But he did add, which this I think it's a pretty good thing that he should add.
Yep.
Fine tune the generative AI to make it match their style. He said that developers can still fine tune it, so this is something that developers can at least can like look into and do it instead of just adding it and then
Yeah, but
making
like
the thing
I
look
feel like
like
I feel like
butt
that's very limited. I feel like it's gonna be very
Yeah,
limited
it
in that
is.
aspect.
And he says, but it doesn't change artistic control.
Well, I
I don't
feel
know
like
if
a
how
lot
true
of
that is though. Probably isn't.
I feel like a lot of indie like games won't take this approach.
Oh no, they won't. But I mean, you would also have to, I think, probably somewhat. I mean, I'm pretty sure you'd have to, Oh yes, give me a thing or sum of money to use this or whatever.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, so probably can't anyways. But
Agreed.
well, at least there's some sort of mention of some sort of control on the developer side. Are they? Is it gonna still help? Probably not that much because it's AI. Like it's gonna like you can try to what do you call it? Do whatever you want with it as much as you can, but it's still. I mean, still generative AI. It's still gonna mess up in places unless you
Yeah.
just
Agreed. Agreed.
yeah.
Agreed. Agreed.
I know, like,
Yeah.
bro, it can't even like some stuff still can't even generate proper images. Like, am I gonna trust it in a game that Look, bro, my computer can't load some games at like 30 FPS. Is it gonna now load generative AI at like on the spot?
Yeah,
Like,
because
bro,
we don't know. We haven't seen like the specs. You know what I mean? No one's actually reviewed it. You know what I
no,
mean?
yeah,
Like what I mean is a proper review where like they've got all like their like their things open and then like they're like all right now here's that he's pre as soon as he puts post like it upgrades right and then like you can see like how much RAM is taking how much like bit bytes taking how much all that stuff you know what I'm talking
no, I get what you're saying. I just hope
about what's the refresh rate we haven't seen any of that.
because this DLSS is meant to, like as I mentioned earlier, it's meant to alleviate stress off your hardware. But if they're gonna have this just inbuilt and you can't like disable it, it might just do the opposite. It's literally generative AI as he said as he puts it is literally it is literally generative control at the geometry level.
Yeah.
Like, how much processing does that take?
I don't know. We don't know. We will not know until it comes out.
I'm just a bit concerned. Not even a bit.
Yeah,
I'm
like
quite a bit concerned.
all right. Any final words on Nvidia before we move on to the next AI thing?
It's funny when this initially. Okay, so you know how this was shown off today, like this
Yeah,
thingo.
yeah,
They,
yeah,
you know how like sometimes they do those computer events, CX,
yeah,
where it's like they
yeah,
show off
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
for the future.
Mm-hmm.
Like a couple months ago, they did it, and they were showing off DLSS 5, just its like
Yep.
frame gen and its lighting. They didn't have any of this face
Yeah,
AI
yeah, yeah.
thingo. It looked pretty good. Now it's probably gonna get a bad rap because of this shiz that they're just adding in. You know what I mean?
Yep.
God damn it, Nvidia,
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
shooting
Okay.
yourself in the foot.
Okay. The next AI thing. I know more
Maybe
AI. Xbox.
Xbox.
Like they announced that their next Xbox will have an upgraded, like basically Copilot built into their Xbox.
Oh yeah,
From
Copilot.
what I've heard is like that, like it's gonna help you. Like if you're stuck on games, you can ask it to like give me instructions, give me tips, all that stuff, help me play the game, and it's like comes up from what I've seen, like the very like rough scratches of. I think it was like I don't. I think it was like videos. Like they're out there. I'm pretty sure, or screenshots the Xbox put. I don't remember which one I saw, but like I saw them where it comes up as text messages. It's like really, it's really bad. It looked really bad. Um,
Actually, I haven't seen it. So how does it work? Is it inbuilt in it? So it's like, you know how they have that home screen? Is
because
it just
the
inbuilt
next
there?
Xbox they announced is the next Xbox. They announced is going to be an Xbox like PC
Be
hybrid,
hybrid, right? Yeah.
right? And you know how the Microsoft computers all have Copilot built into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically it's going to be like that, right? And then like when you play the game, like you get stuck in something, like people look up tutorials or whatever, you can ask it. That's like one of the main features that I think they were trying to show off or something.
Okay.
Uh, it just looked really bad.
Huh. So
Yeah, like
is it looking up tutorials, or is it just kind of making its own tutorials?
no,
Like
no, it's like making its own tutorial. Like it'll tell you go here, do this, do that. Like it'll tell you instead of like messages.
oh, okay. Isn't that no? I was gonna say that's reminds me a bit of Sony's not achievements, but you know how it has that thing where I think they did it mainly in Sackboy's Big Adventure, whatever it's called, where it's
Right, they
kind of
did
similar
that
to
like,
that.
oh,
Yeah,
let's use this feature, right? And I
yeah,
think there are some games that did use the feature, right? But like,
very little.
like it was like when I say the game, like the very early games that released on PS5, right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because look, the which no one else used. Pretty much no one else used after those early, because like
investing
it's not
into
worth the
that.
development time to throw that in.
Yeah.
Unless you
Well,
want to hire like a gamer to play your game and then like find all the tutorials and then make them for you. You know what I mean? It's not worth the development time to do that. You know what I mean?
well, at least this one would only be on it'd be on Xbox's
Right? No,
AI.
no. I'm just talking about like that was one of the features because I don't know what like the Copilot can do on the Xbox. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because there's so much things you can do with Copilot right now on the computer, but they said it was like some sort of upgraded version. Like,
I
and
wonder
now
if
look, like this is very early days for the Xbox, and I might be talking complete random stuff, but it was really bad. Like I think it was people like commenting it was pretty bad. Um,
I know you can like you know how like Copilot you can just like ask it stuff and it does stuff for you.
yep.
I wonder how easily you can just break it on that like finger, like on that guiding system. Imagine just asking it something completely different,
I feel like
or just
Copilot would like Copilot or any AI on a console is terrible.
seems kind of like either
No, and I'm telling you
limited
why.
or redundant.
I'm gonna tell you why, right? Unless you hook up a keyboard to like the console itself, it's very hard to type in on a console. Very hard.
Oh, it's probably gonna ask you to use your microphone, ain't it?
Yeah, so let's say you use a microphone. Yeah, a lot of people don't use microphone these days because you never know who's recording. So maybe the Copilot is recording your voice. Who knows? Uh, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Yeah. So like, who knows? But like, if I ask you to microphone, like, how good is a microphone AI? Like, I don't know. I have barely seen a microphoned AI. You know, because like if you say wrong words, like if you say stuff, it might like write the wrong words.
I mean, it's like what Siri,
Yeah, I know, but
ChatGPT, but
like sometimes Siri doesn't understand the stuff, half the stuff I'm telling it.
yeah, like imagine that basically,
Yeah, so imagine you
but it's on
ask it
your
something and then like it
Xbox
says,
or your Xbox hybrid PC.
yeah. So like it's scary because like if Xbox using it, there's a high chance that PlayStation will probably use it as well. I'm not excited
Oh
for that.
god,
I don't want to say that. Um,
it might be worse for PlayStation because they have the actual mic on their controllers. At least you can mute it though. But
you
yeah,
can mute it. You can mute it. I don't know. I don't know if the newest Xbox has a mic on the thing. I don't actually know.
I don't know either to be honest. I'm gonna assume it no, but I can't say for certain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, a small thing I want to talk about AI because unless you're done with Microsoft Xbox AI.
Oh, well, look. I guess it's good for people who I guess can get lost easily. Like that's a net positive.
Right,
But other
but
than
this
that,
year we'll
it's
talk
not
about
worth it.
the like looking up on YouTube is so easy nowadays.
It is so easy, bro. You can just ask your phone. You can search on your phone.
Exactly.
Like,
Unless you don't have phones.
well, if you don't have a phone, I doubt you
No,
have.
it's the old lizard joke.
Ah, you guys don't have phones.
No,
Yeah,
I meant like no. I'm talking about like we will see because again, that was a very small snippet of Copilot they showed off. Very small. You know what
yeah.
I'm talking about? Like yeah, who knows what they could do? Because can you imagine if I'm playing a video game and then like some guy like what's it called? I kill some guy in like Call of Duty or something, and the next thing I say is like he's sending me a Xbox game message, and then it's an AI generated.
Jared response.
Like I sit there like what are we doing here, fam? And it's like you know what I mean?
That's sad. Then it's like, well,
But it can be like that's the problem. We say it's sad, but like it can be, like that's a possibility.
the death of comedy at that. But
Okay.
yeah,
Anyway, I want to talk about a small thing of AI. And this will be the final thing I think we've got on AI.
hopefully.
Okay. It's all of the internet on my side. I don't know if you've seen it. I think I showed you a few of them. Basically, there was this AI generated penguin that people made, like basically this anime character dressed up as a penguin, and then like it was all AI generated, and everyone's using the same AI generated penguin to like just making fun of it or bullying it, right?
Hmm.
And then I sat there, like, all right, whatever. But then everyone's commenting on it's like, bro, this is where we're like sending our RAM sticks just to make this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and bullying it. You showed me one clip of it. I haven't. I still have yet to see anything from it.
I've seen so many, and it's funny because when I go to the comment section, right, instead of saying this is funny, everyone's like, bro, we're sending our RAM sticks for this.
Yeah, just a
So I
waste
sat
of.
there, what?
It's a waste of resources.
Yeah, I sat there. I'm like, this is like because like, and I sit there and I'm like, well, companies all think that we're gonna do all this incredible stuff with AI, right? And then this is the stuff we come up with AI.
Yep. Welcome to the AI world.
I mean, this reminds me of like the Epstein versus Joe Biden, like what's it called?
The anime battle.
Like the anime battle with the domain expansion. Like
This
that's
was so dumb.
yeah.
So dumb. But what's the
I thought
word?
this one was stupid because like this one took it to next level because like the fact is that this AI, this is actually like fully AI. Whereas like Epstein and Joe Biden, they're not AI. People looked up just make it these two battle. You know what I mean? Whereas
Oh
this one,
yeah.
like they fully actually created it, and everyone's using the same like creation that one was created.
I just like what's the word? I don't know. I think it's because my feed is probably swept up with Perky PR and Resident Evil, and then now it's Thomas the Tank. So
We
I don't
will
know.
be talking about that in a bit. But yeah,
Yeah.
I just wanted to know your thoughts on like this type of thing. If you don't have that much thoughts, we can just move on. But I just thought I'd bring it up because we
Oh
will
god.
see in a couple of weeks what's the next level of AI. You know, what's next. You know what I mean?
What will we bully next? I mean, we're already out bullying something else. We're bullying Nvidia at the moment.
Okay. let's continue spiraling down the
Spiraling.
yeah, because we're gonna spiral down some more whatever it's called, controversial stuff before we get to some fantastic stuff that we'd actually like to talk about.
Okay.
So PlayStation announced dynamic pricing.
Yes. Yes.
This points to a lawsuit. That's all I can say. This will be pointing towards a lawsuit.
I do
So
question the
basically,
legality of this.
that's what I'm saying. It's a very, very like, because like, can you imagine? Okay, when I say dynamic pricing, just so everyone understands that when you hear like dynamic pricing, you think that the guy who spends more money should be getting more discount. It's like, for example, when you go and like they give you the coffee card where it's like every 10 purchases you get like a free coffee, or like if you come frequently we give you a $5 discount. You know what I mean? And this one they're like, if you don't do purchases, we'll give you a 10% off, 20% off. If you don't purchase a lot. Whereas people do, you pay the full price.
Yeah.
But this is what they're trying to do, is like they're trying to incentivize you to buy the PS Store, but those low spenders on the PS Store, because like who knows, they might be buying physical copies instead of the PS Store, right? Might be enticed with these deals, but once you purchase these deals, right, they become a decent spender. They convert back to the original pricing. You know what I mean? So all it is just trying to get get their money off them.
Yeah, basically. So you know what that means? Don't buy stuff on the PS Store. Even though I think some places it's kind of the only option. Because it's like
Well,
either cheaper or like.
Well, it's
Yeah.
digital only, and you're on the PlayStation. You have to buy it from the PS Store.
Yeah.
But then, like, sometimes it is cheaper to buy it from the PS Store, but other times it's not. Well, here in Australia, at least. Um,
Can they dynamically adjust sales, like sale percentages as well?
I think it's early days. I haven't seen too much of it.
Okay.
I haven't seen too much, so I'm not 100% sure. But
Let's
that'd
hope
be
it
pretty bad too.
stays on only early days and doesn't go beyond that.
Apparently, I did read this. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Twitter post. I don't have it saved, so unfortunately I can't show you or show everyone. But this guy said that he's got two PlayStation accounts on his PlayStation, and that one of them was his girlfriend who doesn't play as much PlayStation as his. He went to buy like the new, I think it was like Red Dead, right? Red Dead 2, not new. It's not a new game.
Yeah.
Was that he paid on his account's full price, but her account had a 10% off.
Interesting.
So he sat there, but it was like it's on the same PlayStation. It's not like a different PlayStation.
So it's literally on, like on account.
Yeah, it's on the account, right? So he sat there and he's like, "Bro, I'm just gonna buy everything on my girlfriend's account because they're more discounted." And they're like, which questions the legality. Like, if I just make a new account and purchase the games on that new account, I can always purchase for cheaper.
Yeah. Like, why would you? Well, couldn't you just basically make a thing where you constantly just make new accounts?
Yeah, but I think the guy was what he was trying to do was he's trying to buy it for his girlfriend, so he hopped onto her account because she's got her own PlayStation, right? So
Yeah.
he was gonna buy it as a surprise or something, but then he realized it was cheaper. I was like, what the hell? You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
sat there, and like I just sat there. I was like, if you're just the only one, you can basically create a whole bunch of accounts and buy every time the pricing resets, you can go find create an account. But I sat there, I was like, dude, that is like crazy.
It's still. I mean, look. Honestly, it's they created this issue. I guess you'd call it.
Yeah,
They deserve to. What do you call it? Get this deserves to happen because I mean, look, you put
agreed,
something
agreed, agreed.
scummy. We're gonna be doing some tactics on our own to take advantage of the
Well,
situation.
I thought they would be like, let's implement some sort of IP address. You know what I mean? So you wouldn't be able to do this, but nope, it doesn't look like anything's done like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, you could just. I mean, you can if you're smart enough, you can I mean, you can probably somehow get around that. Wouldn't put it past people on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything else you want to talk about regarding that?
Regarding that sucks. I actually really dislike that. I don't really buy stuff from PlayStation Store, so I probably actually get like hella discounts, but still, I
But then
don't
again,
like
it
it.
proves Steam is like, uh, one of the superior whatever it's called
Thing is,
services. Yeah. Did you see like how many another company suing Steam?
another
Yeah, it's like the music company they're suing Steam.
damn. Is there a reason?
Yeah, because apparently they said like you're not using like the copyright license and all that stuff. It's like no, that's the game's responsibility, not our responsibility, which is fair. They are just the storefront.
Yeah, they are. So why should they?
But they're being sued by them. I know it's the stupidest thing.
Stupid. Okay.
It's actually the stupidest thing. It's actually scummy. Yeah, I thought I'd bring that up. Yeah, but it's yeah. If we want to dive into that, that's actually pretty scummy.
Yeah, no, like really is like why? Like
Because
why?
remember, the other company suing for loot boxes again. It's not Steam's fault. It's Steam's the storefront.
Yes.
Um,
Are they just suing for the sake of suing? Is that literally why? It's a waste of money though and time. It's a legal battle you're gonna lose, and then you have to pay your lawyers. Don't understand this. I don't know. People with money confuse me.
yeah, they're being sued by PRS.
PRS. I never heard of them to be honest. Like this is generally first time. Does it stand for anything, PRS, or just
It's basically PRS for music. That's what they're called.
okay?
Yeah, basically they're saying that they're suing Steam because music is vital to video game. Blah blah blah. Immersive experience video game soundtrack offered by digital distributors platform. Include EA Sports, all that stuff. Basically they're suing them for like I don't know. It's some stupid.
I was gonna say they do also sell game soundtracks on Steam because you know the people put them up, the publishers and whatnot. So yeah, I don't understand. It's
Yeah, here it is. This is PRS Performing Rights Society has commenced legal proceeding against Valve Corporation in respects to its use of PRS members' music works on Steam platform without permission. Um, yeah,
well,
no,
that doesn't make
that's
sense.
stupid.
If you're uploading your game to a platform, you are literally consenting for whatever's in that game to be on there.
Yeah, but PRS basically for copyright infringement.
Oh yes, but it's like you are, you know what I mean, right? You are
Yeah,
literally,
I get you.
yeah. So what are you copywriting
The music they're saying in the game.
in the game that the company has allowed to be on the storefront?
I don't know. I don't know. It's stupid,
What?
bro. It's stupid.
I'm pretty sure there's a terms of service you have to sign when you put your game on a storefront. Just pull that out, and I think Steam just wins. This sounds just so. It's just dumb. What the hell?
Yeah,
It's
so
just
it's
that's
another
baffling.
stupid lawsuit. It's the other lawsuit because you know the other lawsuit is having the um the loot boxes. Uh
Yeah, even though again, it's not on Steam. It's not Steam's fault.
it's not on Steam. No, it's not on Steam. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out. I totally forgot about that. It wasn't in the agenda or anything like that. But
The agenda.
yeah, we do have kind of an agenda where we talk about like podcast, but I threw it out there. Um, but yeah, it's just crazy that Steam is getting sued.
Again.
Yeah, again. Speaking of sues, Nintendo is suing the U.S. states.
Oh my
Um,
god, I completely forgot about this. Yeah, they are.
for the not only Nintendo's the biggest one, but there's all other like companies for the tariffs.
Yeah. Which honestly, yeah, because I'm pretty sure there are some that are. I've heard it's like some of an explanation of it. I'm not like, the genius or
Yeah, but
anything.
I'm gonna hit with this, right? Let's say that they win the tariff lawsuit, right?
Yeah.
They won't refund any of the customers' money. So
Oh no, they
like
won't.
basically they're just doing this for money. Well,
Oh
big
yeah.
companies are doing it for money. Because if they win the lawsuit, right? Like the tariffs will probably be dropped, right? But like it's not like they're gonna refund everyone. So basically, they made money because like those money that we're paying right now, the extra money for the tariffs, yeah, is to cover that tariff fee, basically. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But then like if the tariff goes away, all that money doesn't become a tariff fee anymore. It just becomes profit.
Exactly. I mean, will they even lower the the prices?
They won't lower them back. 100%. Like I'm telling you now, they will not lower them back.
I'll
Um,
be I'll be surprised they do for one.
I mean, look, they have every right to sue for the tariff, and they'll probably win the tariff lawsuit. You know what I mean? but it's scummy.
Well, I heard apparently some of the tariffs are considered illegal, so if they're suing,
Yeah, look,
it's suing on that
I don't mind.
basis.
Like, I don't mind. There are certain companies I don't mind suing tariffs, right? And but when I say certain companies, because I don't know the names, but I'm talking about companies that are like very small that have been impacted by the tariffs and like losing customers left, right, and center, and losing business. Like those, I completely understand. You have every right to sue. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas like Nintendo, yeah, you have the right to sue, but like you're just suing it for the money. You know what I mean? Because you realize that if we win this lawsuit, look at the amount of profit we get.
I'm gonna get more profit than ever.
Look, I'm being honest. I'm not wrong in this.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Yeah. Um. Any other word on that? I know it's not a lot, but I just.
No, I don't know what to say, bro. Like, just like what's the word? Like, yeah, it's just they're gonna make more profit, and it's
Mm.
yeah, they're just trying to see if they can get rid of it, which they probably will.
Well, look, if tariffs are gone, it's a win for the whole world. Like
Oh, it is a
basically, you
win.
know what I mean? It's a win, right? Uh, but like, it's pretty much a loss for how do you say it? Like
Not the
Nintendo.
government.
It's like a loss. Like for us gamers, we paid extra for that whole series. Now Nintendo's getting more profits because Nintendo's the main one that got impacted.
Oh yeah.
Because I haven't
I
heard
mean,
Xbox or PlayStation say anything.
imagine shipping out a console and then like tariffs were put on.
Mm.
Yeah, I wouldn't be pleased either if I was Nintendo.
Any final words on that?
Not really. I think we kind of covered it.
Okay, from one lawsuit to another, Pikmin.
Oh Jesus,
They released a trailer, which is
that's such an asset flip, bro.
bro. I'm gonna be honest. I I can sit there and be like, I'm gonna lawsuit in it, and I can win. I'll win something. I'm gonna say some random thing, and I'll probably win because they'll probably do it.
There's so much stuff in there that's
Bro, this
concerning.
game basically Link from Zelda, like a whole bunch of Pokemon from Pokemon, a whole bunch of like Power World stuff, like Roadhog from Overwatch. I don't know what they're doing there. The moon from sorry, not moon. The cow from Harvest Moon. Like
Bro.
apparently the card throwing system is from another game as well. I said
Oh
some
my
guy
god.
said it. And then there's art from like
Fan
people
arts, yeah.
fan arts.
Fan art of Pokemon and other creatures from like Powered, yeah. And
Bro,
then like what was that? What was that thing we saw in the trailer? It was a mix of like Rayquaza and Giratina. Like
no, it's a mix of shiny Rayquaza with Giratina's wings.
yeah. Or the colored. Remember the guy from Power with the big gun, the original trailer, and
Yeah.
just a different colored version of that, but with just
Do you
worse
want the worst bit is?
animations.
This game doesn't even look fun.
It it doesn't look okay. How can I say it? It doesn't look polished? Well, yeah, obviously, but like all the animations don't look really that good. The game doesn't look good.
Yeah,
Like
I
it
know.
looks really underbaked, and of course it is because it's just an asset flip. We're like,
Yeah, I know, but I sit there, I'm like, bro, like, bro, it could have been. Like, can you imagine if the game was good? Like, this game is like comes out. Like, can you imagine? It's like you name all this stuff, you mash them together. It sounds like it could be something cool, but then it looks, it's like, damn,
because Power
it's
World when
bad.
they came out, it looked impressive, and it showed you can have Pokemon basically with guns, and it can be a survival game, and you can
Yeah,
do
because
all
that
this
one has
cool
more Ark
stuff.
Survival than like Pokemon. That one has more
Yeah,
Ark Survival than Pokemon.
that's well, you look at the UI, that whole thing screams like Ark Survival to me. But like,
Mm.
you know that, but this one it's just like, what am I looking at?
Dude, the more these games come out, yeah,
Yeah.
right, the more I feel like it's. I don't want to feel this way, right? But I feel like it's more like remember when Pokemon implemented a pattern
Mm.
for catching monsters? I'm like, bro, I feel like no wonder why Pokemon wants a pattern for catching monsters. You know what I mean?
I'm probably gonna stop patterning everything now.
No,
Again,
but you get what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's more justified, but I don't want it to be justified because it's a bad thing for the gaming industry. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I sit down like this shit comes out, I'm like, bro, you know what I mean? It's like they have every right for, you know what I mean? You kind of get what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying. Like as soon as a pattern's placed, you can't use it at all. Like the
Oh,
Nemesis system in
I
Shadow
know,
Mortal. Yeah.
I know, but that thing apparently like maybe changed because of like change of hands or something. They said.
Oh, that could, but you get what I mean, right?
Mm.
Like once a pattern's
Yeah, but
placed,
like
unless it's removed, it's just sticking there.
right, but I sit there and like I'm not like I don't want to I don't want to agree with Pokemon's pattern because I remember I completely disagreed. But then I see this, I'm like, this thing justifies them more and more. If more of these clones come out, yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna
I'll be more
justify it.
inclined to be like, yeah, just make the pattern, bro. Like I don't want to see these more of these clones. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Anyway, yeah. So it's just a mine full of lawsuits.
lawsuits.
Anyway, anything else you want to talk about this? There's not much to talk
I'm
about here.
surprised it got. Didn't it get an I? Like the trailer was like posted on like IGN or something. Like how
Yeah,
did
that was
like
wild. Like
who
I
do
don't
they
know why IGN highlighted
contact?
it. What?
Who do they have to get into contact with?
Can you imagine like they gave IGN Steam keys and they're like, dude, here you go.
Like, bro. Like, imagine this was the last
100%
game
IGN
at
would have
the.
said that this game was incredible.
Imagine this was the last game at the Game Awards. Oh my god.
Ooh. Speaking of last Game Awards, High got shut down.
What's good? Nah, well, nah.
And like, look,
It's a mid game, bro. But they just didn't have. Or like their funding got pulled out instantaneously, basically, and they had no
dude, not even the funding, bro. The
plans.
fact that they said like, guys, like from the creators of Titanfall 2, it's like, no, bro.
I
No,
mean,
bro.
it's just.
They removed that. Remember they removed that.
Yeah, it's just. It's same company, different people. And then if it is the same people to an extent, then it's a bit concerning you made a worse game. But you know, that's just me. Um, but no, they just didn't have anything. Look, they just didn't have anything lined up as like a catch me, like if you know, like a rainy day
Yeah.
needing thing. They just did nothing. So when stuff dropped off, they're like, "Whoop, bye bye." It was like what they had like 30-ish, not even 45 days, was it? I think they lasted. So like a bit
Yeah.
longer than Concord, which was like a
Yeah.
week or less, and then yeah, but like imagine going from the game being the last game of the Game War to releasing. It's being out for 45 days and then being shut down.
I cannot, bro. Like that sounds like a circus, bro.
Sounds
Whoever's
like it
managing
sounds
that
like
is
a
like it's a
fever
circus.
dream. It's like imagine that sounds like something like a guy would come up to you and go, "Yo, bro, look what I heard," and you're just like, "Get away from me."
Yeah.
Oh, gee, like, hi God, like it seemed a bit interesting. It just looked too generic, and then it just turned out to be kind of mid and generic and underbaked a bit.
Look, I can't personally comment on High Guard, right? Because I haven't played it.
I mean, I haven't played it either, but just looking at the game, it just kind of
It looks bad. It looks bad.
look. It
Yeah,
screams generic.
100%.
And then people were saying like when you're playing
It
free
was
v
bad.
free, there was a lot of just downtime where you kind of just looking for people, and then when it's five v
Yeah, because
five,
like the map or the area looks like it
massive.
should is like massive. It's like this is not a 3v3 game. This is like
Because
a 5v5 game minimum.
here's the thing: this is a game where you have to capture areas
Mm.
on a massive map. So you'd think, oh yeah, you need like 20 people, you know, minimum. You know, let's get it. But then you're like, it's all ability based hero shooter type style. And you're like, well, you can't have that many people with that kind of thing
Yeah.
because it would just kind of be messy. So, but then it's like only free, and you're just like, oh, that's a bit too low, don't you say? And then it kind of was, but apparently, based on their stats, the 3v3 was their most popular game mode. But I mean, to most people, it was probably the only game mode. So,
Yeah,
before they
because
dropped off.
the reason why 3v3 is most popular because there's hardly a player base.
Yeah.
So you find the game mode with the least player base.
But yeah, like I don't know, just there needed to be some fundamental changes in that game, and it was just needed like a beta or something or more time, just
Dude,
rushed
I reckon
out.
that as announced game mode, it needed at least like how long do you reckon? A year? I reckon. I didn't think it was coming out the same weeks, bro. It came out weeks afterwards.
Well, that they revealed that it was saying it's coming a couple weeks later, and I'm like, I was like, oh, but then when we saw the content, I'm like, oh, I don't know if it needed. Like, when I saw the game, I'm like, okay, if looks promising, if we see a bit more
Mm,
before it comes out, like, I can judge it. They showed nothing,
yep,
and the game came out, and you're just like,
yep.
is this it? And they're like, yeah, and they're like,
Okay.
oh, okay.
Anyway, I don't want to speak much more about High Guard because yeah, it's not that good
Well,
of a game.
beating a dead horse.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's move on to probably the last saddest or controversy that
A lot
we've
of
got
sad
before.
stuff.
Yeah, I know, and we've got one more which is pretty bad. So Jeff Kaplan, podcast because he's made a new game. Uh, like he came out and there's a podcast with him. I'll link it. I'll link it on the bottom of this channel. Uh, of this video, not channel. So I'm gonna explain. I'm just gonna give you a brief, bro. I love playing Overwatch when it first came out. I played it for many years. I even watched the Overwatch League, so I've got a kind of deep connection with playing Overwatch. I don't play it. Oh, I mean, I play it like daily now. Like I will hop on maybe once every couple weeks, but very limited game. But I did like Jeff Kaplan when he was at Overwatch, but then he quit, and we all wondered why did he quit. So he breaks it down for us. I'm not going to talk about everything. I'm just going to give you the main pointers because if you want to watch it, please watch the podcast, and it's a long podcast anyway. Basically, Overwatch. Um, they wanted to make the Overwatch League, right? And they pitched it to investors, right?
Yeah,
But then, like, the investors took it and they fully believed, like, like, no, he took it to Suits, right? And Suits took it to investors, right?
right.
And, like, when you tell someone it's going to make generate revenue, and then the Suits, like, instead of, like, accepting his words, whatever, they full, like, twist the narrative, and then they told investors that the Overwatch League can be, like, the next NFL. There's no way that's happening, by
There's
the
no
way.
way,
Uh,
bro.
so, the investors all jumped on. And because the investors jumped on and they invested a lot of money, remember this, they invested a lot of money. Uh, so the Suits allowed, like, because when you invest a lot of money, you get also some creative rights as well. So Jeff Kaplan and the development team not only getting attacked, like basically the Suits telling them to do this, yeah. Uh, they're also getting the investors to tell them to do stuff as well, right? Because the investors want to recuperate their money,
Yeah.
and because the unfortunately, surprise, surprise of no one, did not end up being more popular than the NFL.
Yeah, of course not.
Um,
Imagine trying to be more popular than the most popular sport in your country. Good luck.
Yep. Then because of the loss of money, right? A loss of money. They needed to pay back the investors, right? Because obviously, when investors pay, like you know what I mean, they pay you, you have to pay them back.
Right, of course.
Uh, the CFO at the time told Jeff, "Yo, look, Overwatch has to make this amount of profit, and every subsequent year has to make this or higher profit every subsequent year. You know what I mean?"
To make up for it.
To make up for the losses. And he said that if you don't hit it this year, we're gonna fire 1,000 employees and we're gonna tell them it's on you. So he left.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle it anymore. I don't blame him. Like that's kind of messed up for him. They're gonna fire them, but then they're gonna make the announcement say I fired them. Um.
That's screwed up.
Yeah. So, by the way, that CFO got fired anyway. But like, I mean, the company culture is just as bad. Like later on, we find that all the stuff Bobby Kotick did, you know.
Yeah.
So, and then like Bobby Kotick was also in the Epstein file. But um, yeah. So like, it was never gonna get any better. But that's basically the whole story in a nutshell. All because like the Suits, they're like, because like let's say Jeff Kaplan told them like you can make like a decent amount of revenue. They were like, holy shit, and they full took it to the moon. You know what I mean?
So
And
I'm just
because that's why like that's why Overwatch had like no development area because all the money was pouring into Overwatch league to make up
League.
money. You know what I mean? To make the money that they promised.
I do question how someone was able to convince a group of people that a singular game is a league. Now, like sport, like almost like esports league, right? Do you know the game's already a niche? You're going to the esports genre of that, which is another niche, and you're saying it's going to be more popular than a whole ass sport and make more
Well, bro,
money?
I'm
What?
gonna hit you with this, right? What makes it worse is
How?
that, like, I'm gonna hit you with this, right? Yeah, you are throwing money, yeah, because remember they started throwing resources, yeah, more resources into the league than instead of the game itself.
And
I
it's
want
hard
you
to
to hear
show.
this. I want you to hear this, right? That the game that is being developed or continuously developed, right? The game that's always continuously being upgraded is getting no support, but the league itself that's using said game is getting the resources. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You should be investing the resources into the game so that the game, because if the game keeps getting better, the league will keep getting better. You know what I mean?
true.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like if the game adds a new hero, right? Like everyone will tune into the league because they want to see the best players of that with that new hero. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Do you get what I mean?
yeah.
Because they were like, or if the league, like if the game adds a new map, then everyone in the league's gonna be like, oh, like who's gonna be good on this map? What teams are gonna be good? What type of strategies can we use on this map? Like that's, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
No, you'll be saying.
And then more guys are gonna be on the league. That's just how it works. Do you know? If we have continuous balance patches, right? How are these balance patches gonna affect the league? That's just how it works. You know? But instead, because there's no resources being pumped into Overwatch, basically, they can't make new heroes, so the league becomes boring.
Yeah, and the game goes on live sport. I'm to be honest, if the game wasn't under Activision Blizzard, the game would have like died out during that period. If that
Agreed,
makes
agreed. But
sense.
like to be
Yeah.
fair, like the game is actually in a much better space now.
Oh
But
no,
then remember, like
definitely no.
they promised like all these missions. It's like, yeah, we can't do the missions because they're not getting their resources. You know what I mean?
I think the worst state was from going from that to then going into two because of that whole, them saying, "Oh, we're gonna do
But
this," and then not
yeah,
following
yeah.
through with it. I think now it's way better just because they're now able to pump out more content and they're able
Agreed,
to
agreed.
actually,
And the league's destroyed, bro. The league's destroyed. The league, like,
yeah,
they're not pumping, like, yeah. But what I'm saying is, I sit there, right? I sit there, and, like, look, I feel bad for, like, Jeff Kaplan, obviously, because the guy never wanted to leave Blizzard. The guy was like, he never wanted to leave Blizzard, right? That's what he full said. He said he wanted to stay in Blizzard until basically he retired. He had to leave whatever the company he worked at, right?
yeah,
All his life because of management decisions, right? And then like he said there, and he said he had no as it continued, right? He had like he did not have full control of Overwatch. Like your director doesn't have full control of something, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah, no. When you have higher ups breathing down your shoulder, no.
Mm.
It's like micromanaged by other people, though, right?
Yeah. Anyway, I got nothing else to share on that. Because just watch the podcast, like that will give you insight.
Yeah, do some more like searching, like not searching. Go watch it, get more insight, get more of a opinionated review from Jeff himself.
Okay.
But that just sounds horrible, to be honest.
That sounds like hell, bro. To be honest, and he made the right decision. I would not stay there, bro.
Bro, if
Like
someone told me that, I'd be like, just hand in my resignation. Just give me a
that's
resignation.
basically what he did.
Can't,
He
bro.
said it was the biggest fu moment in his whole career. Like
Oh,
that's
it
what he
is
explained it
basically.
as. Okay. Anyway, now let's talk about some of the great stuff. For us
Finally,
gamers.
some positives. Oh,
Assassin's Creed 4 teased.
yes. I mean, it's just like literally just an image, which isn't much. But yeah, it was teased, and they also changed a lot of the leadership around Assassin's Creed. So hopefully, they're steering
Early
stuff in the right
days, very
direction.
early days, but hope. There's still hope. There's very
There's
early
still
days, but there's
hope.
still hope. Okay.
They need this to be a success. They
They need
actually
this to be.
need
Yeah.
it. They kind of do. Otherwise, they can't just start sinking more.
Okay. That is. Before we got into more, let's talk about. I want to talk about. Because we are both footy fans. Let's talk about like one of the greatest Australian footy moment happened in history. Before we go into a whole bunch of Nintendo stuff, um, so basically, last I think it was it Friday?
It
I
would
might
have
be complete.
been. Was it
I
Friday? Was it Saturday? No, it must have been Friday,
uh
right? I'm just search up the match, the Rebels match.
Yeah, I think it was. Who knows, bro? It was Friday. It was Friday the 13th in Australia, right? So cursed day, by the way. Friday the 13th. Um, very cursed day.
Yeah.
Um, basically, um, the NRL top try scoring leading record was broken. It was been like 57 years. It was held by a player called Ken Irvine, which was broken by the Rabbitohs winger the Alex Johnson. We don't go for Rabbits, but it's still such a cool moment to see because I watched it live. Did you see it live or
I
you just saw the?
was what? Well, I mean, I was out, but I was watching the match. But I think I might have missed the moment.
Yeah. So basically, that moment, it was cool because like all the fans stormed the field as it happened, and yeah, because it's funny because like all up leading up to the game is like if it happens, don't storm the field because everyone's gonna get a $5,000 fine and banned for life. I think it was,
That's
and
funny.
then like even like when it was happening, like the TV on the TV screen, because you know at the game there's at the game stadium there's a TV screen that shows
Yeah.
like yeah like it said like how do you say it like don't storm the field, and they
Mm,
still did it anyway.
yeah. Oh, you know what I saw?
Uh,
Sorry, I saw like a
what
meme where a guy's like, "Oh, guys, don't storm the field." But you know what he's like? It's
what
like when the thing was happening, like the moment, less
yeah
security, gates were unlocked, drone was ready in the air. The guy had like a golden number on his
yeah
back. He's like, "Who you
yeah
trying to fool?" Had the camera straight on the like PM. They're like, "Who you fooling? Who
yeah.
you fooling?"
Oh,
Like,
yeah, because the prime minister was there.
yeah, he
The guy,
was because that's his team.
yeah, yeah, I know, and everyone's laughing at it because it's funny because like everyone was like like
Find him,
if
find him.
like find no one, but please find like the prime minister. I don't think Albanese because that guy everyone hates him, but that's just. Because like leading up to the game, they kept saying, "Please don't storm the field. Please don't storm the field." The player himself, do you know what he said before leading up to the game? He's like, "Bro,
What?
they can't find everyone." They legit said
uh,
that. And I sat there, I was like, this guy's a G, bro. What a legend.
no. I think they only said stuff like this for just for like the sake of needing to say it. But I
Do you know
don't
what's
think they
funny?
cared either.
Okay, listen. He needed two tries to like pass the record. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, he scored the first try, and then one fan ran on the field and got tackled by the security because he thought he broke the record.
sure,
Yeah, and then
but
like people posting him on the internet is like, bro can't count. It's
so when did he score the second one? Was it
like
after?
right after halftime, right? Legit 1 minute into halftime, he scored.
Yeah, okay, I would have missed that then. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, but that thing was like it was such a cool event. I wish I was at the game, but I wasn't. Uh, yeah, but apparently all the people that were at the game said it's like probably never gonna happen again. By the way, but like it was such a cool event.
yeah. I mean, wasn't you said? I remember when they showed the images of like the old try scoring champion and the new one.
Yeah,
The old one
yeah,
was still in black and white. That's how long
bro,
ago.
it's a 57-year record, fam.
Yeah,
That was held.
yeah. And the game's now harder. It's not like it's getting easier.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah. Oh, good on him. I mean, you know
yeah.
what
But
someone said? I saw something where it's like, watch next week's where the Raptors will again just beat the current
apparently
record.
they at the training ground they unveiled a statue of him. They full built him a statue on their training
Bro,
ground. They
bro,
unveiled.
they knew what was happening. They knew. Far like, well, the NRL committee, who would have tried to trick nobody? Like, bro, they
Bro,
knew. They
they
probably
knew. They're like,
funded
guys,
that.
don't storm the field. It's like I still
Yeah,
love that. It's like don't storm the field. It's like it's like
drone is
I think
ready.
they
The
had to say
gates
it. They had to
unlocked.
say it. I think they had to say it because if there
Yeah,
was like commotion that happened, they were like, "We told you guys not to do it," you know. But
yeah,
nothing
or if
happened, you know.
anything, if someone I don't know, imagine like overcrowding, it's like something like that. If like anything like that happened,
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least
yeah.
they legally mentioned do not do
Yeah,
it
exactly,
again.
exactly.
But even though they had everything ready for it for the moment,
Still- I still can't, bro.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Now, another exciting thing. Pokemon that happened. We did do a Pokemon video, but we never talked about the stuff that was dropped on Pokemon Day.
Yeah, we never did we?
No, that's why we'll talk about it today.
Today.
We're very late. We're very late to it, but
Yeah. I mean, they had a what direct.
They had a direct where they showed off Wind and Waves. Very generic names, but it suits Pokemon style.
Yeah,
Um,
the game looks
uh,
somewhat good.
yeah. I mean, like we have to see, but hopefully we'll start seeing more stuff soon.
Yeah, the game
Uh,
releases 2027, so we still got a whole year. Pokemon fans be crying. But
but we did get Red and Green, so that's cool.
Red and Green, yeah, and another game as well. But like,
We'll talk about that in
yeah,
a sec. Yep.
and there were stars revealed, and people are, I mean,
Let's
reacting
talk about starters. Let's
normally
talk about the
isn't.
starters. Let's talk about starters. From what I see, the most popular one is Brow.
Yeah, yeah. I think he
Just because like
became. He was like not the popular on like day one, but then after like images
yeah,
of
but
people,
like they pushed an agenda. They
they
were pushing
pushed
an
the
agenda
agenda and it worked.
because the Brow memes are wild.
Yeah,
The
it's
Brow
so
memes, the
funny.
Brow fan art, the Brow everything was wild.
Yeah, looks like an angry bird. He looks so funny. I want him to be the best looking one just so, because I was like, initially from the start, I was like, yeah, I'm choosing that one. But then I saw the memes and I'm like, you're just affirming it for me.
Dude, for me, I'm gonna be. I like Pombon too much.
Yeah, see, the thing is,
As long, yeah, go ahead.
Pombon was like the most popular on that like 1 to 2 days, and then the agenda took over.
No,
I
I
feel
get that, but
sorry for Gekwa.
like, no, okay, Gekwa, look, right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. Like, he's cool. Don't get me wrong. Right,
yeah.
it's cool, right? Um, but like, it didn't stand out. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? For me, I really like bro, but Pombon better not stand on two legs when he gets Evos. Please, bro,
That's fine.
please. Because like, if he does, I'm picking Brow. Like, I'd pick Brow if Pombon stands on two legs Evos. I'm picking Brow.
Remember the image I showed you of all of them on top of like Incineroar's body? Remember that
Bro,
meme where they're all
yeah,
like
yeah,
their
that was a
faces are
good meme,
super
bro. But I'm
fishes
telling you
on
now,
it?
because I really like Pombon, right?
Yeah.
But But like I said, we cannot have him with to stand on two legs. Please, Pom Pom, please. You know.
But what would make me actually decide the thinger would be the final Evos.
Oh,
That is what will
100%. The
push it
second
for
and
me.
final Evos will play a part. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, right? But then like wind and waves, like to decide which one you're gonna play. Like I don't know because we haven't seen the legendaries. Um,
Yeah.
I like yeah,
But what do you mean? We
dude.
saw
I
Windy
hope
Chew
Brow
and
gets a
Wavy
cool
Chew.
evolution. What would you say?
We saw Windy Chew and Wavy Chew.
Dude,
Those are your legendaries.
bro. Anyway, I'm telling you now, Brout better have a cool Evo. Can you imagine if his first Evo was the coolest mode? Would be the saddest thing.
Yeah, that'd be sad. It'd be hilarious though, but sad.
No,
Like
can you imagine he's angry in his first Evo and he's happy in his last Evo?
that would be like weird. Unless they do it
It'd be like,
like
what
he's
happened, fam?
angry, then neutral, then happy. I don't know. Like is
Like
he
that'd
Evos?
be like,
But
it's like, what happened, bro? What happened, bro?
bro,
But
bro,
that face is iconic. Like what? Like I'm like that face is iconic, fam.
it's funny because in the game he looks angry, but then if you look at his art, he looks more like it's like a surprise kind of look.
Yeah, agreed. I've
But
seen that.
like I still find it hilarious. He just looks mad, bro. Looks constantly
Okay,
angry.
well, what do you reckon? I reckon that Gekko's gonna surprise all and have the best Evo line.
Gekwa could even look like I don't know, bro. Like looking at the prior like water evos, I just need to look. I'm like I'm just like concerned somewhat. The last one has scarred me.
Yeah, the last one was bad, but I have a feeling that Gekko might be really good. You know what I mean?
Hopefully,
I have a
it could be
feeling
a
that
sick
Gekko's
lizard.
what?
Could be a sick lizard.
I reckon that Gekko can be good because I'm just sitting there like it's like Pombon. As long as it does not stand on two legs, I reckon he's fine. Like whatever they do, please don't stand on two legs. I'm telling you now.
The only thing I'm concerned about, Gekwa has those like weird eyelash thingers, and I'm like, is this like a hint that it's gonna be like furry bait?
Oh my bro, not even furry bait, lizard bait, fam. Like
Scaly
furry bait,
bait.
really, bro? Scaly,
They,
exactly.
they tend to do that sometimes with the newer starters now, so it's like,
Yep.
yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about Pokemon Day?
Mm, uh, I don't know. Like, I mean, most of the direct was kind of like just advertisements basically.
No, I get that.
But I remember I was watching some guy was like, he was like, "Oh, bro, they'll play anything on like Pokemon because he's not like, I don't think he's like he knows everything on Pokemon." And then Pokemon Sleep pops up, and he's like, "What is this?" He's like, "This literally anything," and I was just laughing. But yeah, no, it's good. The game looks better than Scarlet and Violet did, and apparently they've had
Is it
since
better
like
than
5 years to develop this so far. So
Is it better than ZA?
in terms of looks, kinda does, and it has way more varied environments, which I'm assuming people are already like way
Do you
happy.
think it's gonna be ZA style, or do you think it's gonna be turn based?
I think it's gonna be turn based, but I think it's gonna be because they technically showed a bit of a battle. I think it's gonna be turn based, but you're able to like it's like gonna be seamless between battles. Like there's no loading
Oh,
screens, there's
okay,
no
yeah,
nothing. Yeah,
yeah.
so it's
All
like
right,
you
then
can just enter a battle, exit it, kind of thing. So
we will see. Let's just say we will see.
we will
That's all we
see.
can say.
Look,
Okay, go ahead.
hopefully
Go ahead.
optimistic. That's what I want to
Like, does
say.
Brown give you optimistic, bro? Brown, like, he's very angry.
I mean,
That
for the
doesn't.
game,
He's pissed at the developers.
bro's like, you better get this done.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh, let's talk about Pokemon Pia. Pokemon
Pokepia.
Pokepia. That's
Yeah,
how it goes. Because with the release of Pokemon Pokepia, it is another Game of the Year
contender.
worthy game, because Resident Evil is another Game of the Year worthy game.
Yeah.
With hopefully Crimson Desert might be another Game of the Year. Which, by the way, if those three all Game of the Year, dude, this year's gonna be cooking, because like there's still loads of games to come out. Hopefully those are good too. We are cooking as
But yeah,
gamers.
cook. I mean, if GTA still comes out this year, like,
GTA 6, if
bro.
comes out, who knows?
That's like a
But yeah,
stacked
let's talk about.
lineup, and we're still in March.
I know, I know. I
What
mean, to be
the
fair, bro, we had High Guard this year, so like, let's calm down a bit. Let's calm
We'll
down a
bring
bit.
it back. We're humbling ourselves. I came out this year.
Okay, okay.
Oh, jeez. Like there's actually good games coming out, eh? Far.
Yeah, I know. I remember back in last year, it was like bad game after bad game. Like, holy, look at this year, good game after good game.
I mean, last year had
Um,
good games as well. Last year was stacked, bro. Almost every week coming.
we say this, and I haven't played any of these games. Like, look at that, phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Wolverine's also coming
Just
out
because
this year,
Pokemon is too
so
expensive, I will be picking that up soon, hopefully.
Pokemon is like
Yeah,
the
let's.
highest Pokemon game, rated Pokemon game.
Yeah, like, dude, I didn't even think. Like, I saw the trailer, and I jokingly thought, like, this can be good, but I don't know. You know what I mean? What
Yeah,
did
I
you think when
think
you saw the trailer? Like, when you,
when I originally saw it,
yeah,
I was like, oh, it seems a lot like
Animal
what's the
Crossing.
game? Animal Crossing. But then when I saw
Yeah.
more of it, I'm like, this looks like Minecraft.
Yeah, but then like I sit there like I'm talking about the trailer. I sat there, I'm like, I didn't think we'd get the heights where we got to. IGN gave it a 10, bro. Like when you
I
when you
think I
sit
gave
there,
it a
you're like,
9.
oh, I
Yeah,
thought it was a 10.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, but when IGN gives those scores, you know it's good.
Yeah, do you know what's actually that means? Like, wait, someone cooked? Because usually when they give games like 9 or 10s, it's gonna be at Game Awards, basically.
Right. But
Yeah,
then sometimes they'll give like something stupid and I
stupid
don't.
like a stupid. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
but then like but like yeah. No, I think this game looks like actually actually cooked, fam.
yeah, because it's the same devs who made what Dragon Quest Builders.
A Dragon Quest View is cooked.
So it's like, yeah,
So
it's
apparently
like
number two, I played number one, and number two is better than number one. I didn't play number two. Yeah, but number one cooked, but apparently number two was way better.
like, and the thing is, they incorporated it really well with like Pokemon, like with the habitats,
No,
with
because
the
I
actual
sat there
creatures
and I'm
and
like,
whatnot.
dude, you play as a Ditto, and I sat there, and then it's like Animal Crossing, and I'm not the world's biggest Animal Crossing fan because Tom
Me
Nook
either.
scares me. Like,
Tom Nook scares me. Ooh, I'm
like
out.
I didn't think it would be this successful, but like, yeah, it's successful, you know.
I watched someone, I think it was Skill Up, talk about the game. He's like, it's like Animal Crossing,
Mhm.
but like without the bloat, and it's like everything's just quick.
Right.
And he's like, it was just a much more enjoyable experience because of that.
Yeah.
But then, like when I'm looking at the game, like I'm like, this game looks almost like Minecraft esque. Like it looks really like you can express your creativity. And
Yep.
then yeah, it is because people were like within like 2 days, like yeah, guys, I built a whole town. And you're like,
Yep.
how? And
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to talk about PokePR?
What can I say? Game of the year worthy. Looks really cool. It and Resident Evil coming out within like a week of each other reminds me of like Doom and what is it called? Animal Crossing when those came out, kind of thing.
Both, by the way, banger games that year.
Yeah, we're both banger games.
And then we got two banger games here. And then Crimson Desert. Like, if that also comes out and it's a banger, like, what a year. What,
Yeah, I
not even a
think,
year. What a quarter, bro. What a quarter.
bro, they're coming out. This coming out swinging. You know what the funny part about Crimson Desert is?
What?
A lot of so you know how games nowadays are like, oh, you need really high specs and
Yeah.
whatnot to run it.
Yeah.
The game on like minimum specs has a GPU from like over 10 years ago.
Damn.
That's minimum. Like
Mm.
you can, bro. They had specs for Mac. You can run it on a Mac.
There is.
Huh? What?
There's
Who's
no
playing
way.
on a
I didn't
Mac?
know that. I didn't know that. That's actually crazy.
And they even had specs for like PlayStation stuff. Like, oh, you can play on quality. You can play on this. And I'm like, bro,
Yep.
it looks like it can probably run really well. We'll actually see how it runs. But I'm like, if that's the case, probably runs really well on like any mid. Like, if you have a PC that's like a couple years old, you can probably run it without much issue. To be honest.
Yep.
So it's like cool. It looks really
All right.
big and really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh, before we talk about like the last thing, Uma Musume English first year anniversary. Technically, because even though it hasn't been 1 year, it's technically the first year anniversary. Um, dude,
Yippee.
this game, I love this game. Maybe we can get Mike to play it.
Oh, jeez.
If you haven't played this game, this is the perfect time to start the game. I know I'm trying to do an adverb for it because whole bunch of free summons and a whole bunch of free rewards because of the first year anniversary. We get the release of the character of the horse, the Uma Musume, Kira-san Black, the SSR, and the most popular and fan favorite character, the SR, Matikani Tanhoisa. What a name. Um,
You said that really well.
I know because like I've been practicing. Um, Dude,
Right.
it's funny because have you seen the ratio? Like they full put up like when I say fan favorite, I mean she's fan favorite, right?
I like by
They
far.
put like like in Musume's Twitter, they put like stuff about what's it called Kida-san Black, and then it's like, it got like a whole bunch of likes and a whole bunch of retweets, all that stuff, yeah. And then they put up Maritani Kan Hoisa right on, and then like the ratio between them was insane.
Damn.
Yeah, the ratio was insane because she basically tripled or quadrupled like Kida-san Black's like ratio.
Well
So
done.
yeah, that's why fan favorite.
Fan favorite for a
They
reason.
released a what was saying?
It's like fan favorite for a reason.
Yeah, fan favorite for a reason. Because of the memes. Um, they also dropped a new scenario. So if you've dropped off the game and you haven't played for a while, they did bring out a new scenario. So a new way to train your Uma, with called Track Blazer, which it's unfortunate because the name, in my opinion, like it's funny because all the other scenarios they didn't change the name from the Japanese name to the English, and then they went and changed this one's name
That's weird.
because, and I'm going to tell you something, the Japanese name sounds way cooler.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, because this is the English name is called Track Blazer, and then the Japanese one's called Make a New Track.
Duh.
And I'm like, bro, Make a New Track sounds way better, in my opinion.
Oh no, I'm a bit torn.
Yeah. When they announced, by the way, it was called Track Blazer, everyone was like, "Nah, this name's ass." Uh, in this scenario, instead of the other scenarios, we have to reach the career goals of the Musume. You just got to race. That's all you need to do. If you race a lot, um, yep, that's all you got to do.
Just race real fast.
And yeah, just race. And now it has the new mechanic called the shop, where that didn't exist in the previous two scenarios. So yeah. So, like I said, if you've been burnt out from playing the previous scenario, come check out this scenario because I'm gonna tell you, I enjoyed this scenario a lot. Yeah,
Julio.
Any thoughts on this?
I mean, I don't play it, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
you've got no thoughts, but you should give the
No
game a go. I
thoughts.
reckon.
I already played 2 gacha games. That's 2 gacha
No,
games
I
too
mean,
many.
like, you don't have to play it daily. Like I mean, I sometimes don't play it at all on a daily basis. But yeah, it's a good game. To you sit there, you fiddle around for a bit, and then you can just whatever. Anyway, the last thing we want to talk about. The last thing I know, we went for a long time. It's just that so much things happened. A lot of things happened.
Too much stuff. Too many
Well, to be
things.
fair, like there's a lot of things like we don't see coming out. Like out of nowhere, let's just drop DLSS 5 out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's drop Pikmin. Like if you told me bro, like you know what I mean?
Pokemon.
No hints, no nothing. They just came out. So we had to talk about them. The last thing is, guys, we went to an event called Animaga, which is basically a anime convention that they hold in, I think, Melbourne, and they decided to bring it into here, Sydney, Australia. So we went there,
Cool.
and yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I thought the entire time was called anime manga. I
that's
didn't
what
know it
I
was
thought
called.
it was too. I thought it was called Animanga too, because I was like anime and manga combined. You know what I mean? Animanga, and it's like no, it's called Animaga, and I sat there, I was like,
That
yeah,
is. Yeah, that's odd.
it's
I
a
know.
missed opportunity. I think Animanga sounded way cooler.
Yeah, same. Like, I don't know. It just sounds. It just. It just makes more sense to me.
No, because I just told you it's anime plus manga, Animanga.
Yeah. Anime
Yeah, that
manga
makes
is
sense.
just.
Animanga does no sense. Yeah, it was a good event. We had a great time.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. It was just
Yeah, it was
a
good.
smaller Smash experience, I guess.
Well, yes, because CollectorCon, sponsored by eBay, was happened in the bigger hall, so we only got the smaller hall on the same day.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Collector
In
fails.
terms of other events, it's. Let me. I'm gonna tell you. I think it's bigger than. Do you think it's bigger than Comic Con?
Comic. It's bigger in space.
Yep.
Probably what it does. Probably not. Like, in terms of like what they host and whatnot, probably not. Because Comic Con has more stuff, but you have to pay for it and all
Yeah,
that
but
good
I
stuff.
like
So.
this more than Comic Con.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think the Comic Con experience was the at least favorite from the bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. If you're wondering what we picked up, I will post a picture on Twitter later. You guys can have a look. But let me tell you something. More Pokemon cards. So,
Yippee!
and some of them are Ascended Hero packs.
Oh my god.
Yep. So, get ready for that. By the way, it was just released. Spinning Ninja, the Japanese, new Japanese mega, what's called Green Ninja set, just dropped. Um, and when I saw it on YouTube, and then I went to the shops and I saw it in the Pokemon vending machine. I'm like, it just dropped. How? I thought that was a pre-release, by the way, the people doing on the YouTube channel. So I was like, that's crazy.
I guess it was but I feel like it's moving so quick though, no? Was that just me? Like, the Pokemon cards, I feel
Well,
like
I'm
we
gonna
were
hear this.
just in perfect order, like for the Japanese, like a month
Nihil
ago,
Zero.
and then yeah, yeah, Nihil Zero Perfect Order. I mean, isn't that the English name, Perfect Order?
Well, dude, yeah, I don't know if it's just me. I think that, and this is my opinion. I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah.
right? I think they're just pumping out sets because of Pokemon ZA.
Oh yeah, probably. But they have like a whole year. Like they basically said, all right, well, we have a year until we can release the actual next game. So
Agreed. But like,
yeah,
if I'm gonna be honest, right, the spacing between Destined Rivals and like Journey Together, and then Destined Rivals was a decent amount of spacing. But then like after that, like all the megas were not. They've been like poorly spaced.
yeah,
Like because I think they're trying to hit like as many as they can. You know what I mean? Because think about this for a sec, right? there's the first one where they hit like the Mega Lucario, Mega Gardevoir. Then they hit the Mega Charizard. Then they hit the Mega Zygarde. Then they went and hit the Mega Greninja.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
just gonna hit some.
like the
I mean,
they hit the Mega Dragonite as well in between that. They hit the Mega Dragonite as well.
yeah,
And obviously, I'm talking about all the gold card releases. Like, if you want more specific, Near Hill Zero also hits the Mega Starmie, you know.
yeah.
And then like, yeah, there's like, I think they're trying to hit all the mega because like it's legit. Like they try, I think they're trying to hit all the megas,
I think they're gonna at
you
least
know.
hit the popular ones. Like they hit Greninja. I think next they're gonna probably do the other two starters. So maybe we'll maybe see Mega. I don't know, Mega Magic
Yeah, but
next. Mega
you could kind of
Shield.
do
I don't
like
know.
kind of like a black and white situation, or like when Mega, like basically when Mega Lucario and Mega Gardevoir both dropped like the same time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or because like the Mega Charizard also, no, the Mega Dragonite had the Mega Gengar as well. I
Mega
don't know. I don't
Dragonite.
know. Yeah,
Yeah, kind of did. Yeah.
yeah, like, but if you talk about gold cards, like the gold cards they're aiming are not like everyone. But if you talk about like special illustration cards or special art rares, they're pretty much hitting everything. You know what I mean? But I'm not the one to judge. Like more Pokemon cards. I kind of like more Pokemon cards though. The release of more Pokemon cards.
No, I get what you mean. I just think they're kind of just going for it real quick, in my opinion.
Yeah, but if my opinion, if they do go through it real quick, right? Some of like the new ones, right? Their prices may drop. Like Ascended Heroes is so expensive that I feel like Ascended Heroes price might start dropping because of the newer sets. You know what I mean? So we might be able to afford more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I'm not the one judge, but like I feel like they are hitting that just because like ZA, because let's be honest, like when like like I think Ascended Heroes or Mega Dream, whatever we are at, was the first where they started incorporating Pokemon from ZA.
Yeah. Or like the
So they
newest
try,
ones, yeah.
yeah, like I feel like they try to like hit as many as they can, like because of ZA. That's what I feel like.
I mean, it makes sense. It's
That's
just.
and I think they're getting pressure for One Piece cards, trading cards.
But damn, don't go through like the entire stock, you know what I mean?
No, agreed,
Yeah.
But like you gotta get what I'm saying because when I mean they're getting pressure, is like that apparently a lot of people jumping to One Piece TCG.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I don't know. I'm not the guy to hide it, but that's a tangent for another time. Let's go back to Animaga.
Yeah.
No, it was a good event. It was
Animagus.
a good event.
Yeah, it just sounds so weird now saying it. Even though the entirety of the actual like time was calling it Animaga. I feel weird now.
I was calling that too. I was calling
Yeah.
that too. Um,
No, I enjoyed it. But geez, I was so tired afterwards. I was
dude,
so out of
the,
it.
I agree. I feel like still I put Smash as the pinnacle for me, as in these terms of events. You know what I mean?
I think Smash, Supernova, but
Supernova.
it's kind of with like Kaikon in that kind of area, in my opinion. If that makes
I
sense.
think it's better than Kaikon because it's actually got like a few stores instead of just like
Or both.
artist alleys.
Yeah, I guess.
But
But
I'm also like, let's be honest,
but
like
it's not
because I
that
bought
much
so much
higher.
stuff from the artist alley, I don't buy as much from artist alley anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't got any posters, but I still do buy a few things. But let's be fair, like they had some cool panels, like where we saw the where they were like that season 4 of Konosuba was in the works. I was like, oh shit, woo,
Yeah, it's kind of random. They're like announcing it here. Konosuba season 4, and I was like, huh?
Maybe like it was announced somewhere else as well at the same time, and like
If
they just
anything, it
announced it there too.
probably announced like maybe like a couple, like maybe a week ago or something. I don't know. Maybe it was like
Yeah, but
real
like
recent,
okay, I
or
feel
maybe it's
like
like the dub. They were like, I don't know. It was
I
just
feel
really
like
weird. They never
this.
do it here.
Yeah, no, I know, but I feel like I'm gonna be honest with you, right?
Mm.
Uh, this event is better if you attend panels.
Yeah,
I
that
always say this.
I was gonna say
What?
that's kind of like with like us Comic Con. That's why we didn't really enjoy it as much. as others, probably.
Yeah, but then like Oz Comic Con, to be fair, like Supernova is basically bigger Oz Comic Con.
It is. It's funny because I'm pretty sure it's run by the exact same people.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
and then number two, but like to be fair, I think the expectation of Comic Con put on me was that I was gonna go buy more superhero stuff, and
But
then I
it's
went
so
and bought like
expensive.
a Jack Sparrow poster because I could not find any other like kind of like Comic Con culture because all the cheaps, like all the kind of cheaper stuff, or the stuff in my budget is all anime stuff. You know what I mean? Whereas like if I want some cool Spider Man thing was like $1,000, and I'm like, bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's yeah. I don't know because like I'm gonna be honest. Whenever I go Smash, like the highlight of my Smash is always the Hollow Live like panel. Like you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like after the fact, right?
What? No, no. I mean like at the end. The last thing at Smash is like the panel that I go to.
It's actually. Oh, I thought it was like after it's done, but okay. I thought it took place
I mean
afterwards.
you went there. I think a couple years back. It was like from 4 to 5.
Oh, was this the one with the dogs? Or was that something
Yeah,
else?
yeah. The twins.
I thought it was. I thought
Chihuahua
I considered it technically after the fact, but maybe because that's
Chihuahua
what
and
we're waiting.
Mokoko.
Yeah,
No, no. That one actually was from 4 to 5. Like if you didn't want to go there, you could have just walked around the floor for another
well, I
hour.
guess so. Yeah,
Yeah, but so yeah, like but um yeah, but like cuz like again, like cuz I think this is better than KaiCon because KaiCon has no panels. You know what I mean? So do you know what I'm saying? But because we don't go to panels, we put them on this pretty much the same level. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah. And then on top of that there's also games. We don't really play games that much. I mean there was a time we did play like a couple of rounds of a game. I don't remember what time. Remember that one time? It was like My
I
Hero. There was a My Hero game, like battling game, and we came
think
back
that
and
was
lined
that
up to play it.
Smash.
There was Smash a couple years ago.
Yeah,
But to be fair, no one was lining up, so we just kept playing it because you know what I mean.
yeah,
Like barely, you remember that?
yeah. I remember.
Because remember the other time, like when they had like all the Nintendo thing, I think it was
Yeah, the whole thing was
uh
booked out.
like we could not get through. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. Like if I'm gonna be honest, like maybe I do attend one day like a panel. You know what I mean? Maybe.
maybe. I mean, you could non-stop now.
Yeah, I know, but like to be fair, I'm like I sit there, I'm like because like in my opinion, if I'm gonna attend panels, I need to take 2 days because one day to move around the shop floor, the other day for panels. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
guess so.
Because I can't like if I do panels, like I don't have time to do the whole floor. Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
depends on when the
okay.
panel's hosted.
Oh yeah, and it depends what's on the panel, right? Because I
Yeah,
think like yeah, maybe like I mean like yeah, maybe I will attend panels, but like to be fair, I'm probably gonna only attend the Hololive one. But I mean, there was the Trash Taste one a couple years back, but we were friends. We couldn't really like it was their first Smash, so I
yeah,
couldn't tell
it's a
them
good
guys to go
guy.
to Trash Taste. Uh, because if you go panels, right, there's panels on the shop floor, but then there's also panels in the auditorium. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like in a separate area. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so if you go to those panels, it takes like, let's say you go there. To go there, go line up, sit down, all that stuff. You're wasting 20 minutes pre and 20 minutes post, and then the actual panel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you have to walk there. You have to line up.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly, exactly. So you're basically wasting, let's say, 2 hours if the panel's 1 hour. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Whereas if the panel's on the shop floor, you can just leave anytime you want if you're bored or whatever. But like, because I remember like there was like I think we were at Smash last year. There was a panel where they were doing like a game where we were outside watching it. Remember that? Like the one was like pick which side or whatever. Do you remember that?
pick which side.
Like they would have like two different things. They were like vote. You know what I mean? And like people, do you remember that?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Maybe people doing the plank, but
Oh yeah,
not
there was
that.
playing good. But then also like I think there's also Adi Maga. I didn't watch, but like they had like the concert. What's it called? Panel where there were just like people singing and dancing.
Yes, yes, there were.
Yep.
There was like a little
Yep.
stage. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Do you know like whenever I go Smash or the few times I went with because I'm like you went like the few times I went Sunday when you didn't go right.
yeah.
Uh I'd be in the crowd with some of them.
Yeah. I
No, I
remember
mean
we
that.
went. We were in the crowd with one of them. I think that was for. Was it for Smash?
Yeah, it was for Smash. But I'm
Yeah.
because like I remember like I was with a friend. We were in the middle of the crowd. We were there for like an hour, and just you know what I mean. Like that's fun. Like when I do all those different types of things, it's fun because like But yeah. But yeah, let's just go back to Alibaba. I think the coolest thing I saw was like someone was holding a computer and they were live streaming to a VTuber. That was cool.
Oh yeah, was it? No, it wasn't an iPad or something. A tablet.
I don't know if it was iPad or computer, but it was kind of cool to still say like VTubers,
Yeah, I
because I
remember when you
always
were
hear like
telling me
people
about it,
like
and I
bring
turned
VTubers and stuff,
around.
and I'm like I never see that, but like I got to see it IRL. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I remember you were telling me, and I turned around, and I kind of like, what the?
No, that was really cool. I love going to these events now. I'm like like people are recognizing me because I buy stuff from some stores. Um, it's fun talking to people now. Uh,
Rose spends a lot of money.
yeah, but I mean, like, I do spend quite a bit at these stuff, but like, let's be
Yeah.
honest, right? Outside of this stuff, I don't spend money. Like, so these are like my spend money time. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because let's be honest, if let's say if I order like stuff every couple weeks, yeah, when I go to the events, I'm not gonna buy stuff because I already got them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. What else is there?
Ah,
Yeah. I got not much. It was just really fun. It was good. It was good
it
to
was
go
fun.
out and like yeah, like
That
it's
was a
always
fun
good to go out and chat
experience.
with people. Yeah, it was a fun experience. A fun experience.
Just us too tired. I need to get coffee.
This is the one time where like the food area when went like wasn't actually like stacked. Like what I mean by that is like whenever I went to Smash, like when I see the food area, I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm going in.
Yeah, this one it wasn't that bad.
Mm,
Yeah,
yep.
which
So
is good.
I'm gonna announce it now. We've got tickets for Supernova, so we will be going to Supernova. So
So yeah,
yep, and we will probably be going to Smash as well. So yeah,
yeah, money, 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 lots of money.
like, I'm gonna say I'm always impressed by cosplayers. I was impressed again this year by cosplayers.
Don't even remember seeing too many off from the top of my head at least.
Yeah, like, but I'm impressed because I'm always just impressed by cosplayers. You know what I mean? Just in general,
Okay,
because I can't cosplay, but like I'm always like, you know, impressed by cosplayers.
cosplayer.
Yep,
I mean, they put the effort in, get themselves to look like the character, and then yeah, bada bing, bada boom.
yep.
They look like the character.
Any final words on any manga before we do our final words of this whole podcast?
Ah, it was that fun little thing. I enjoyed it.
If we had any manga next year, would you go again?
Probably gauge how it is next year, see how it is, and then yeah, go from there.
If we get the big floor, then it's gonna be mad.
If, but I wonder if they even will book it out. That makes sense.
I mean, like maybe they will because they saw the success it was now. Maybe there's a chance they're like, all right, like maybe it's a bigger success, big floor,
Wait, maybe, hopefully.
maybe. Okay. Any final words for this podcast? First,
Oh,
I apologize to everyone. It's so too long. If you haven't watched it all, I don't blame you.
yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
a long one. Nothing much. I mean, what's the date today? Today is the 18th of March. Today, technically in Australia, is Saiyan Day, so happy Saiyan Day. Other
are they
than
gonna
that,
announce anything?
hmm?
Are they
Oh,
gonna announce anything?
no, it's just like a fun celebration they like to do. If then I mean, they really announced everything back in what, February? So
Fair enough.
yeah, January, Feb. So yeah,
All right then.
yeah, all good. Sub, like, all that good stuff.
Yep, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
And I think next time, no, it won't be. It won't be next time.
Okay.
I
Sure.
I was gonna say that there will most likely there's a chance that we might watch the Mario movie by then. It might be a Mario movie review, but I realize it will be the episode after it, most likely.
Yeah, well, it might be either. It might be too early still.
Yeah,
When it gets
it might
on.
be
Yeah.
too early. So, but that does get you excited, guys. Get excited for soon. Probably not next episodes, but soon. Minecraft. Oh, not Minecraft. Mario movie.
Mario movie too. Yeah. or Mario Movie
All right,
Galaxy. You know
dude.
what it is. Yeah. All right.
Yes. Peace
See
out, everyone.
yous.
See
Bye
ya.
bye.
Bye.